Good morning, children. Let us start new chapter, Sequences and Series, Part 1, Class 11th. Today we will discuss arithmetic progression, which you have done in class 10th. If A1, A2, A3 and so on An are n terms of AP, then A1 is called first term, can be written as A also. A2 is called second term, that is A plus D. You can see the difference between these two is D is called common difference. Similarly, we can write A3, which is A plus 2D, and this is continued till last term, which is A plus n minus 1 into D, called nth term or last term or general term. Sum of all of them can be written as sum of n terms is n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into D. This can be calculated or n by 2 a plus an. Any of the method we can apply for finding sum of these terms. This you have done in class 10. On the basis of them, we will discuss few questions from exercise 9.2 of NCERT. Let's start now. You can see here this question. Find the sum of n terms of AP whose kth term is 5k plus 1. Kth term is given to you, 5k plus 1. If we replace k as 1, we will get first term. Replacing k as 1, you can see, and after replacing it, we are getting 6, which is first term of this AP. Similarly, if we replace k as 2, we are getting second term, k as 3, getting third term, and this is continued. Now first term we have, that is 6, and difference we can find out by subtracting second term minus first term, which is 11 minus 6 is 5. We want to find out sum of n terms. Formula is Sn, which is n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into D. Because we have to find out the sum of n terms, that's why n is as it is. A we know 6, n minus 1 as it is, and D we know 5. By replacing these two, by simplifying it, we are getting Sn, which is n by 2, 5n plus 7 is called sum to n terms of this AP. Similarly, we can find out sum of any number of terms by using this. And let us discuss more questions based on it. And the question is, you can see here, this is the question. It is given to us, pth term of this AP is 1 by Q and qth term of AP is 1 by P. And we have to prove that sum of PQ terms is 1 by 2 PQ plus 1. Now, we know that An is A plus n minus 1 into D. Therefore, in place of n, if we replace P, we will get A plus P minus 1 into D, which is 1 by Q. And similarly, AQ is given to you 1 by P, A plus Q minus 1 into D is 1 by P. Let us subtract these two equations. By subtracting, this A is cancelled with this A. D is common. P minus 1 here minus Q minus 1 equal to 1 by Q minus 1 by P. By simplifying it, we are getting D 1 upon QP. Let us substitute this value of D in any one of these two equations. We are substituting this value in first equation, and D is 1 by QP. Let us shift this term on the other side, and by shifting it, we are getting A, value of A, which is 1 by QP. Now we have A and D, and we want to find out SPQ. Let's apply this formula Sn, which is n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into D. Replace NSPQ. N PQ, N is PQ, N is PQ, and value of A is 1 upon QP and value of D is also 1 upon QP. You can see QP, QP LCM, take common LCM. 2 plus PQ minus 1, QP, QP cancel. By simplifying it, we are getting PQ plus 1 upon 2, which is sum of PQ terms, and it is proved we got the same answer which is required. Now let us discuss one more question based on it. If the sum of a certain number of terms of this AP, 25, 22, 19 and so on, is 116, find the last term. AP is given to us 25, 22 and 19 and so on. By using this AP, we can write first term which is 25, A is 25, and D we have to find out second term minus first term or third term minus second term. We are getting minus 3, D is minus 3. Sum of n terms is given to you 116. Sn formula is n by 2. 2a plus n minus 1 into D is 116, in which we have value of A which is 25 and D minus 3. Let us replace it and simplify this. We will get a quadratic equation in terms of n. You can see here what kind of quadratic equation we are getting. Now, by simplifying, we are getting a quadratic equation in terms of n, that is 3n square minus 53n plus 232 equal to 0. Let us split the middle term. Here you can apply the formula also of solving the quadratic equation, that is minus b plus minus root d upon 2a, that is your choice. Here I am splitting the middle term. By splitting middle term, 53n can be written as minus 24n minus 29n. By multiplying, we are getting 232 into 3. 3n common in these two. 3n is common and minus 8 is left. Minus 29 common and minus 8 is left. And minus 8 and minus 8 is common and 3n minus 29. And if n minus 8 equal to 0, we are getting n is 8. If 3n minus 29 equal to 0, n is 29 by 3. As n is not a natural number, that's why this part to be rejected. And therefore, the value of n is 8. Here in this question, we have to find out the last term, that is an, a plus n minus 1 into d. N is 8, n is 8. A is 25 and d is minus 3. By replacing all of them, we are getting last term, which is 8th term, and that is 4. So in this way, we can find out any term which is required. Here we have to find out the last term. As n is 8, it means there are number of terms are 8, and it means 8th is the last term. That's why we got 8th term is 4. Now let us discuss one more question based on it, and this is here. You can see question is, if the sum of n terms of a AP is Pn plus Qn square, where P and Q are the constants, we have to find out the common difference. Sn is given to you. Replace n as 1. We are getting S1. S1 means sum of first term, means already first term. Means it is itself first term. If n is 2, then replace S in Sn, n as 2. By replacing it, we are getting S2. S2 means sum of first two terms, A1 plus A2. Here A1 we know, P plus Q. Let us replace it. And by replacing it, we are getting A2. Now we have A1 and A2. A1 and A2. It means we can find out D, that is A2 minus A1. Common difference. By subtracting it, we are getting 2Q. Now we have D, common difference, and first term, that is A1 P plus Q. In this question, we have to find out the common difference, and we got it 2Q. So in this way, we can use AP in many questions, in many practical questions also. We will discuss more questions related to it later on. Thank you so much.